We're at the Chester house. In my report I had mentioned some things about the external paint, especially here on the wood siding. You can see kind of some issues here. The paint's peeling. And it's like that all the way around the house, really. It's springtime here in Cincinnati with the blooming of the daffodils or tulips. You can see that it has storm windows, original windows to the home. See the drainage here. There's a discharge for that. Comes down the hill to the lot here. It's the neighbor's place. This patio, it looks pretty good. It's in good shape, not a lot of cracks. Probably original to the house, but it's never had an issue. There's no settling at all. Steel railing. If it was my home, I'd change these exterior light fixtures out and these soffits here. The AC unit, nice Rheem unit, good name brand. Original windows and storm windows. Hose bib mounted to that piece of wood. I'd paint that just to keep that from rotting. I like the added security of glass block windows. Might be an improvement that I would make over time. You can see more discharge here. It'll go in this little gully here and drain that way towards the rear of the lot. Take you inside. Still some material here from downstairs renovation. Really nice deep closet here. This coming down is the stairwell that goes down the steps. You'll see later why I wanted to point that out to you. This is the dining area. This lovely furniture. Nice fixture. Original windows. This is the floor that was here. The cabinetry work. Electric stove that works. The gas to the water heater is shut off right now, so we only have cold water. This is a nice kitchen sink faucet. I like this feature. We do have the GFI over this near the sink. One thing I noticed about the refrigerator is this handle. This handle's broken. You can find that online. Frigidaire. There's the hardwoods. I've seen some better days. Again, if it was my house, I would sand and stain the floors. Smaller closets. See these old light switches. Here's the bathroom. Now, I can't remember when I did the inspection, but this is to the exhaust fan and the light, and it's inoperable now. I could have Brian take a look at that. We weren't able to get that the other day. There's the bathtub tile. There's a little break in the tile here. Window does not open. It's fixed. There's our heat source. And it does have a GFI. And it is operable. Your thermostat. Heat is working. This is on dimmer, and it's lost its knob. The broken Venetian blind. Don't know the plan for that. I'm not a big fan of the Venetian blinds, but that should be replaced. And we're moving on. So here's the basement steps. The door is in here with the other materials. I don't know what the plan for that is. Hopefully they replace that. I think it's a good idea to have a basement door. You never know what the tenants, if they have children or if they have pets or whatever the rental policy is. The railing is still here. We haven't replaced that yet. I'm going to get on this this week. And I think what I have in mind for this is they sell the brackets and they actually sell a handrail, so I can go ahead and pick that up, and I could do that myself instead of this solution here. So we have the new 3-way switch. This is on a 3-way. We went with the side steps, the side light. It lights the stairway up really well. It was the best we could do. Optimally, I would have liked to place the fixture here, but with the way the closet is which I showed you before, and that's why I wanted to point that out, is that it wouldn't have been correct. There wouldn't have been a great way to secure that inside that closet there, with really no access without having to do some major carpentry work. It's on the 3-way. And then this fixture was added here directly over this landing. And that lights it up pretty well, this whole stairwell. This fixture, I was going to put a blank over this. We could put another fixture in here, and we could actually have one that's identical to these two. The reason I was just going to cap this off was it's on a single pole switch, and that's at the top of the steps there. Right now that's just a dummy switch, but I don't think it makes sense to have a single pole switch right here. It might be a pain for whoever occupies this room. Now this is now on a dimmer, and you can see this really brightens this room up. The thing I wanted to point out is there's a lot of gaps on the baseboards. We already spoke about how the floor is not level. I think that could be finished better. I think that could also be finished better. And I think this could be done a little better as well. Finished off with drywall instead of the plywood. But like I said outside, I prefer glass block window. But it's really ultimately your decision to what you need, what would you would like spent. So water main, duct work in the ceiling. Here's the column, here's the beam, there's another column and beam supporting the home. Here's the back side of the other work that was done. The floor drain. The 2x4s that I know you hate. But I think why they did that was just access. I mean, they could have notched that out. But it's not a structural wall. So I don't think it's terrible. So there's a few things still going on here. I think as far as safety concerns, probably the worst thing would be this open box. And I'm actually going to take care of this today. What I'm going to put is a blank here. And I'll set flush, and the ceiling is going to be white. And also the blank over the octagon box.